I get asked a lot about some things that I figured I should cover real quick about Soul. Let's just do a little tips and tricks. I get asked in my stream chat constantly, how you Kara, how is it done? Soul bad guy, for the most part, will always Kara with 6 plus S. Now, if you don't know what a Kara is, you can look it up at the Infilament Fighting Game Glossary. What Karaing does is it allows you to get extra range on your moves. So let's give me an example. Let's backdash to full screen and do Gunflame. This is what a Gunflame looks like with Soul Bad Guy. Now, if instead of doing 236P or Core Circle Forward P, if I do 236S and then P, I will cancel the startup of my 6S, which you see how it steps him forward there. I will cancel the startup of that into Gunflame. So you see how Soul takes a step forward there. Now, this can be done with lots of different moves. So, like, for instance, this is Fafnir from full screen. With Fafnir as well, you can Kara. See, 2 Kara Fafnirs. So there are combos where Kara DP is really useful. So a good example of this, you counter hit / run up, 5k DP. See how it does not clean hit. Does 119 damage, no hard knockdown. If I do run up 5k Kara DP, then it will clean hit. You can see like the DP, he steps forward like that and I get the knockdown and extra damage and stuff, right? The way I do a Kara DP off of a normal, like 2k or 5k or whatever it is, even close slash, is you input 5k 6s like a Gatling. You're holding the 6s, then I input the DP after. So I do 5k 6s and then I do 5k and then I input the DP after the 6s. So you can see my inputs. I use the 6 as like the 6s as the forward and the uppercut, and then I do down forward. You can also do a Kara DP with dash. So you can do dash cancel to Kara the DP. You saw it there. Some people find it easier to do that. For instance, there are routes like this where some people like, whoops, I missed it. Some people like doing dash cancel instead, but you can also use 6S here. And 6S is nice for a couple of reasons. If you fuck up the combo, instead of getting dash, you get 6S, which allows you to adjust. The next thing I get asked a lot about with Soul is, like, let's say I get a combo like this, and I do this, and I do DP to get clean hit or whatever after, which I totally missed in my example. The way I do clean hit DP, and whether it's off of that, or whether it's off of like a combo like this, where I run and do that or whatever, I think in this game, doing Tiger Knee motions for DPs is whack. I think it's very inconsistent to me. I just jump. So all I do is do the close slash, and then I jump, and then I input the DP. I don't do anything fancy. I don't like Tiger Kneeing it. Instead of doing the input together, like DP, up forward, and then hit H, I just jump and then do DP. The last thing I was gonna say, and I get asked this a lot still to this day, you got a wall splat, right? Like, I don't know, whatever move it is, and you do a Gunflame fake. Right? Like, why do you do that and then do like Fafnir or whatever instead of just doing the Ender? Like, why do you do the fake Gunflame? The reason is that Soul's best damage, like, you know, option to break the wall without bar is Fafnir. Right? Fafnir does 65 on the ground, so it's like a better option to use than like my 6S or my 6H. If I do 5H, for instance, and I want to do Fafnir, I cannot cancel into Fafnir. It is not a move you can special cancel into. The reason you do the fake Gunflame on the wall is so you can cancel the recovery of the move and then do the Fafnir instantly. It also builds a little bit of meter. It also helps like situations where, like, let's say, this is a good example. Let's say I'm doing 5k and the second hit of 5k will break the wall here, right? I can cancel my hit of 5k into the fake Gunflame and then break the wall with Fafnir. So you see that does 102 damage, and if I just hit the 5k, it does 82 damage. This really helps in situations where, like, you get the one hit like that, and then you run up and do the clean hit. Alright, right? So, like, situations like this where, like, I don't know, you drop something, and then you hit the character again, and then you're like, oh, I gotta bail out like that, and then do Fafnir. So anyway, those are some questions I get asked a lot about Soul. If you're having trouble telling if you're Karaing or not, you can go to full screen and then practice it from full screen. Because, like, you know, the difference between this Gunflame and this Gunflame is pretty noticeable. Because I'm advancing on Kai. There are, like, ways to Kara his wild throw, but, like, the input for it is, like, so, like, weird. There might be Karas that you find harder to do than others, and I cannot do it.